Welcome to a random Fortships lobby. No one I really know is in this match, so we'll see if they get out that much. I kind of skipped through most of my shipbuilding, so it's pretty late in the game. It's already 8 minutes in. I haven't really been doing much. I've kind of been lazy. Just building up slowly. I have full eco and stuff. This is Shipyard's map. This is also Tanya's DLC. No moonshot. Or not Tanya's DLC. Tanya's pre-DLC is what that mod is called. No moonshot, just because I don't have moonshot. And I don't really like portals on... I think someone's shooting me from over here, so teammates might not know what they're doing, but whatever. Again, just we're in a random lobby, so you'll get people who don't know what Fortships is and stuff, but hopefully it goes alright. I've been doing this 6 wide build a little bit recently. That does not look like it's going to be enough lift. Ooh. And I dropped the cannon. Whoops. Current Fortships build is a little weird. I feel like the braking's a little weird. Somebody has something up. Guess they're doing some weird Tanya's tier 3ing stuff. But yeah, I've been doing this 6 wide build so that I have enough room for like heavy weapons like cannons that take up 2 slots. That's not the right hotkey. That should be on 4. That's on 5 because these are 2 and 3. I usually do my hotkeys like this, with 1 being the easiest that I can control up and down, and then 2 and 3. Sometimes I'll do jets 2 and 3. Sometimes I'll get weapons up first, so jets will be later, but generally I like jets on 2 and 3, and then just weapons, all the hotkeys after that. But yeah, just 6 wide ship allows you to get, you know, interior jets in here. If you don't know how interior jets work, basically any jet that's just sitting out in the open will work fine, but if you put a wood in front of it or any structure, this jet will hit this wood and it won't work, or it'll push you forward a little bit, I think. Teammates not really knowing what Fortships is. I'll see who he is, maybe. If I can get a grab on his name, I might kick him next lobby, or at least tell him not to do that. He got me pretty good. I had all my eco explosive stuff right next to each other. I guess I'll go ahead and armor up this side a bit. Feels bad, man. See, I just like to, sorry. This will hit this and won't really work very well. But if you know anything about forts science, devices hit with like projectiles won't transfer that kinetic energy to the strut they're attached to. So if I put a device here and this projectile hits this, you see it still moves forward fine, because the recoil hitting the device does not transfer that recoil to the rest of your ship. So basically, long story short, if you point your jets right at each other, works fine. I'm going to get a few more cannons and then rotate over to fire downwards. I think we're fine from him now. If we still have the cannon tech. I forget which side he destroyed exactly, so he might not have some tech. Looks like we got cannon tech still, so that's good. I did not finish that. So I'll just fill these in with, say, 3 more just cannons. I was doing cannons alternated with Hellfire because I think the Hellfire shotgun might explode a little bit less, so this has less of a chance of just all going up when I lose a cannon or something. But for the bottom, I'll just fill the rest in of these with regular cannons. And then I'll turn over. I have space there, and I'll just pull this out to the bottom so I have space to put. If you don't know how rotation works, basically these provide lift upwards. So if I have all my lift on the left side, like if I started deleting these, I would tilt, like I'll just show you, tilt downwards. And somehow he got, that's one of the texts that he got that I did not realize. This might be bad. I'm going to need to be able to place chambers. But anyway, so because there's more weight on the right side and less, the lifts on the left side, it'll tilt. So if I start placing like lift down here, if I make it so the majority of the lift is like on this left side up here, then it'll orient so that this is downward, so that the weight's downward. So basically just wherever you place lifts, it'll orient itself so that that lift is at the top. So if I place lift on this side of the ship will now become the top of the ship. If I placed it on this side, like out here, maybe if I extend it out here in front of the cannons or something, this would be the bottom. I guess I'll just take this opportunity to fill these in. I can do doors on that later, but I don't think I'll have to worry about that. And I'll go ahead and turn over. So if I place some down here, I don't want to place them too fast because I do not want to rip my ship apart. Now these thrusters are essentially useless, so probably just going to delete them. I don't know if I'm going to turn back right side up anytime soon, because I guess these guys don't really make Fortships, which sucks that they're joining a lobby called Fortships and they don't really know, but hopefully they might learn at some point or something. I don't know. Hard to like teach someone a game. Like I could start putting in chat like, you know, build your controllers, build your chambers, but I don't know if they'd even listen, and it just takes so long to type in chat when you're not, you know, just voice chat or whatever. So I don't know if I'd get across to these guys. So I guess I'm just going to hammer the bases. Yeah, this guy took out quite a bit of my energy, the guy who's shooting on his own team. Are those atom cans? I don't know what he's doing now. He might end up team killing me, but if that happens, no one else is getting on anything, so I might just quit this lobby. A bit dicky, you know, to be a host who's quitting his own lobby, but I don't know. This doesn't look like it's going anywhere. If for some reason I got team killed, no one else is really doing anything. I deleted those those jets. I did not put my new ones in like I was going to do. So I'll just put, again, interior, as long as the projectile that this thruster shoots hits a device and not a structure, like a beam of wood or anything, it'll be fine. So these will work just as fine as normal, because this projectile is hitting that one, this projectile is hitting this one, you know, this is hitting that one, this one's hitting that, this one's hitting the back of that one. You get it, I think. These still work, but, you know, going up a bit, Fortships, these chambers are just gonna counteract that. So there's no reason I would want to use these to push me upwards, unless for some reason I started losing lift. I guess in emergencies it could be cool, but nah. I should hotkey these too. I think actually the Tanyas, it might be better to Hellfire first, but I don't know. I haven't played a lot of Tanyas. I think Hellfiring to soften them up, and then cannons penetrate more afterwards, but I don't know if it's that big of a deal. I guess I'll publish this one. Not a whole lot happened, but I guess I got a ship, and you can see how hammering works. It's also interesting to know, if I wanted to add more cannons to this, I can, since you can delete chambers now. I would, if it's taken too long to, you know, kill their bases, I would advise every once in a while, especially if you have a lot of storage, just every once in a while just flip, back up, throw down some cannons. Since you can't place cannons while you're face downwards, you know, it has to be level. When you're placing weapons, they have to be placed level. And then doors, I would probably want to door these up sooner rather than later, but I'm not too worried about it right now. And I just want to get these placed with the... he left, whatever. I was gonna be a little mean and say something like you never even flew anyway, but he already left. I don't know, that gets me a little bit triggered sometimes when people say they hate flying but they never even try it. Like, I can understand them maybe being a little bit frustrated because they can't figure it out, but I don't know, it kind of, that pop-up with all the text at the very beginning explains, and these explain pretty well, so I don't know. Maybe I should feel a little bit bad for that guy who left because he just built up his base and can't figure stuff out, but I don't really feel bad. Anyway, hopefully this holds when I flip back up. This isn't the sturdiest. I'll try to reinforce it a bit, and let's just see how it goes. So flip back up, and I'll delete these to help that effort. But yeah, you see I can't place any more cannons or any weapons facing downwards without, you know, there's like a 90-degree build mod or something, but I can only place sideways. Anyway, these guys are probably mad because I took the time to do that, and I'm just kind of just delaying the game, but I wanted to show you that sometimes you get like 4 cannons facing down, and then you keep hammering them and nothing's really happening. And it can be good to practice, you know, getting enough storages and knowing how to rotate quickly so that you can just go down or rotate back down, place like 3 cannons, and then rotate back up quickly. You know, if you have the storages for it, you should just be able to place them almost instantaneously once you rotate down. You can even place these boxes in. If I were trying to do it faster, I probably would have placed these boxes in and then rotated down. You know, place these boxes while I'm horizontal like this. So that all I have to do is rotate over, and even the doors. You can place the boxes and doors, and then just rotate over, place the cannons, rotate back. So I guess that's that one. See you around.